Hey guys, one of the most frequently asked questions we get about snakes here at Cold Blood Creations is, when are you guys going to have some more bull snakes? Well, we're going to walk you through the process of the 2020 breeding season for our bull snakes and let you know where we are in the process of bringing baby bull snakes to the market this year. All right, so one of the things that we do when we're getting prepared for breeding is we look for what's called a post-hibernation shed. That means after the hibernation seasons, we wait until the females shed, usually following the first shed after you take them out of hibernation. That signifies the onset of the breeding season. Now, one of the things that we do for breeding is we remove the water bowls and we remove the hide boxes. We don't want any distractions between our males and females, or no problems for them actually coming in contact with one another. So we'll remove the water bowl, we'll remove the hide boxes, we'll introduce a male and a female. We'll select the animals that we're trying to produce based on genetics, and then we'll introduce them together. Now, we'll leave these animals together for a period of about 24 hours, at which time we'll separate them, give them back their hide boxes and their water bowls, and then we will introduce them again at a later time. All right, so this first animal that we've selected is a female. She shed on April the 6th. This is an albino hypo whiteside, and she is also het for patternless. So we're going to put her back into her enclosure, and next we will select the male that we want to breed with her. All right, so the male that we're going to breed her to is also a hypo albino whiteside. This little fellow right here, the two of them combined should recreate the albino whitesides. So we're going to go ahead and introduce this male into her enclosure. Now, this next female we're going to select here is my personal favorite. This is my baby here. This is a hypo whiteside, and she is just a big baby. I mean, she is a very beautiful pattern, hypomelanistic whiteside, and she's just a big baby. This is, again, one of the animals that we take to our birthday parties because she is a big bull snake. She is very well behaved. As you can see, she doesn't hiss and put on the display that a lot of bull snakes do, which makes her absolutely perfect for children's birthday parties. But she's a good breeder. She produces some really nice offspring. And we have a very unique male we're going to introduce to her this year. This is a whiteside patternless. And there may be some other things going on with this animal genetically. We do know for a fact it is a whiteside. We also know that this animal is patternless. We don't know what else may be going on here. This is a very, very unique looking bull snake. And so we're going to give him a shot this year and see if we can possibly reproduce this trait. Now, putting these two together, we do know that all of the offspring from these two will be whitesides. They could be some hypos if this animal happens to be hypo, which is, it's possible, but we don't know yet. And even possibly if there was some hidden patternless traits in that female, they could show up as well. One of the things I like about breeding animals like this together is that when we get eggs, when we're waiting on those eggs to hatch, it's kind of like Christmas time. You just don't know what you're gonna get. All right guys, so the last pairing we're gonna do for this video, because we've got to get busy putting all these guys together, but we're gonna pair this albino. Now, this is what's called some people refer to this as a Christmas mountain bull. This is an albino, and one of the ways, I guess, the colorations that make these different is this particular bull snake here has a lot of greens in the pattern. It is an albino, it has the pink eyes, but it has a lot of green coloration in the pattern. We're gonna pair that one up with a hypo male here that is also het for albino, and we're gonna try to produce some albinos with the Christmas tree or the Christmas mountain bull line. So we're gonna put these two together and hopefully see what takes place there. The typical wisdom of reptile breeding is that you feed your females very, very heavy during the breeding season. Now, while we do want our females to have good body weight, we certainly don't want obese females. We typically feed our females once every week an appropriate size rodent or multiple smaller food items. We don't want to get our females really, really big. One of the things that I've noticed about snakes in the wild is that females that are carrying eggs are seldom ever as big and as filled out as their captive counterparts. And we feel like that extra feeding of females that is so common and so popular in the herp trade could be detrimental to our animals in the long run. So we're not overfeeding our females. Now the males, we do actually feed a little heavier, and the reason why is because once the breeding actually starts, the males will usually go off feed throughout the entire breeding process. I mean, they've got a choice between breeding and eating, and you know, us guys have our priorities. All right guys, we appreciate y'all watching this. Now, I understand that this is more of a vlog type video, just to kind of keep you guys aware of what's going on here. We are starting now. Hopefully we will be through breeding all of our animals by the end of the month. And that being said, we should get eggs in about 45 days. Hopefully we will have some babies on our available animal videos, probably coming up late June, early July. Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much. Have a good one.